So across the street over there, that's the petrol truck stop. That's where I eventually migrated from the first spot that I showed you all. Because in the beginning, I got acquainted with a lot of the lumpers. Lumpers are guys who load and unload tractor trailers.
You call them lumpers?
We call them lumpers. And back during that time, a lot of truck drivers came to us with drugs. So we would take the driver, go up the hill to the project, get out, they would trust us with the money, we would bring the drugs back, then they would bring us back and they would drop us off down here until I eventually met a lot of the guys from what we called back then, what was the name of those apartments?
Dogwood.
Dogwood, which is down the hill. But that particular store was their trap. They had casino games, they had, the dope boys literally ran the store and the owner got a cut.
So that whole store right there
That whole store was a trap.
Wow.
They knew each and every one of us. So anytime the police drove up or the Red Dogs drove up, we would all just go in the store and pretend we were either shopping or cleaning or doing something.
Wow.
It was sort of like a place for where we were protected. If you go behind us is Tower Liquor Store. This was pretty much the spot where I hung out at. The people in the Tower Liquor Store knew me by my name, but they called me Sidewinder because they said I walked from side to side. And they would let me come in there, and I would go in there and I would stock their shelves, I would sweep the floor, they would give me wine or liquor. They very seldom gave me money, but they liked me for some reason.
Yeah.
Come on.
They ain't gonna be kind of iffy about us coming over here.
I don't know, because they're new. I don't know them. Over across where you see that sign that say Blue Flame. The Blue Flame has been there for a while. They knew all of us too. But during that particular time, there was a shack right there where that Blue Flame sign is. It was called Bobby's Rib Shack.
I remember that, yeah.
I also did a lot of work for them, so that was another safe spot for me to be. I never was big on being the so-called working girl.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of other things to get my money and to get my food and to get people's help. Like helping out in the stores, befriending people in the local businesses. That was pretty much how I survived when I first came down on this side from Bowen Homes. If you see where that school bus is, we're gonna walk down, but I don't want to take my son up in there. You see that man coming out the bushes?
We want to go there. That's what they want to see.
That's a trap.
Oh, dope bars up and down.
That's not a homeless place where people sleep, but it's a trap. And that's what dope man is. And that guy that, if we go across the street, you'll see a guy that's sitting right there on the stoop. He's called a watch guy.
Inside, right down there in the woods.
Like you're gonna walk across the street. Then he looked like just a typical homeless guy. He's a watchman.
Okay.
For the drug guy. So turn around and you'll see.
Oh, right there, sitting on the corner.
He's not your average homeless guy.
So he like a lookout.
He's a lookout.
Oh, wow. So all this going down right in your face, if you don't know how it works.
And if you don't know how it works, it's a carefully crafted, organized business. You know?
And you know what? I've been seeing that guy on that corner since I was young. Never knew. I just thought maybe he was hanging out. Different guys sitting right there.
If you turn around and the one with the brown sweater on, he's a runner.
Okay. You know him?
He takes drugs to truck drivers.
Wow.
He's not really homeless. He stays in Dogwood. So we're going to leave here and we're going to walk to the very first place that I actually set up camp at when I left the Bowen Home area.
Yeah. Man, tell them about the people you knew that got killed right here at this intersection.
Elvira, she was kind of like me. Elvira wasn't the typical working girl. She was older. She was kind of like me. She got to know the business people. And she lost her life right here on this corner. She got hit by a tractor trailer. She was high, wasn't paying attention to where she was going.
Yeah.
Just sort of like just stepped off the curb and she got killed. And also an older man that was very dear and near to my heart. We called him Daddy Whoop. He lost his life right here. In that same spot where that girl walking at now.
Crossing the
street.
Road.
He was trying to get to a truck driver, and he didn't pay attention to where he was going.
Yeah.
And walked right in the path of a car, and it knocked him literally like 20 feet in the air.
Oh, wow. So, if you're ever wondering how homeless people manage to, most homeless people are addicted to some drug or another, crack, heroin, meth, or whatever. This is kind of some insight to tell you how they're able to sustain their habit. They do as runners most of the time. It's scary to think that a large percentage of truck drivers stop right here and get people to run and get them drugs. But there's life in this area.
You stop and you look through the woods. You see that red crate?
Uh-huh.
That's also a lookout post.
Really?
Yeah, and you can walk down the expressway. There should be a path that leads back there.
From the expressway down to behind towers?
Yeah, to the actual trap location.
So the trap sit down there in the woods. I don't know how they manage to pee right here on the side of the road, but you can smell it.
You smell it. At night.
Right, busy as it is.
At night.
How you doing, man?
Good. All right, how y'all?
Good.
All right.
Would you take on him, live out here?
Huh? I don't know. I'm not familiar with him. He probably going to the trap. Like going down the expressway.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's where he's going.
He got a cook too, maybe going down there to hustle a little money up.
Not from dope boys.
Then back then people used to fly signs.
I'm about to show you. This is also where I first learned the craft of sign flying. The guy I was telling you about, the one I called Daddy Woo.
Yeah.
He's the one who taught me how to fly a sign. And what I mean by that is you get a brown piece of paper or brown piece of cardboard, black crayon or black marker, and you write homeless, please help. And you always had to end it with God bless you.
And that's called flying a sign.
And that's called flying a sign. And they call it flying a sign because literally you walking and you holding this sign and you flashing it from one car to the next.
So tell me, how much money could a person flying signs on the side of the road get, and how much of it would go toward smoking crack or heroin or whatever the case may be?
On a typical morning, which is usually the best time to fly a sign because you want to do it before the police start getting hot. Between the hours of 8 a.m. and 12 a.m., the least amount you might come away with is $40. On a good day, like the day before holidays, on a Friday, late Friday evening, you can walk away with $150.
In the whole day, or just doing a few hours enough to get a little money
3
up?
to 4 hours.
All right, it's a good time to cross right here. I'm pretty sure a lot of people get hit right here crossing this little area. We right here at the corner of 285 and Bankhead, where they call it Donnelly Howell now.
If a person were to stay out here and fly a sign for an 8-hour period, they could earn anywhere between a minimum of $50, the most maybe like $300 in an 8-hour period if they just stood out here.
50 because most people, when they get enough, they go get them some dope.
Get enough, they leave.
Come out here a couple of hours, make $50 to $150, go get some dope.
Yep.
Come back when they need some more.
Yeah.
And as you can see right here,
and
they just throw their trash.
Yeah. $50 to $100 worth of crack cocaine, wine, cigarettes. because they all three go hand in hand. If you got crack, you're gonna want something to bring it down, to take the edge off. So you're gonna drink alcohol.
So if you have crack,
cigarettes.
you want to bring it down with alcohol.
Bring it down, because if you don't, you're all over the place.
Okay.
It's literally like you can't be still. It's like speed. So you need something to take the edge off. So the average person that smoke crack got a bottle somewhere on them.
Gotcha.
They got a bottle and a cigarette behind their ear. So most of the time, this is where I stood.